You always take me so high. You always make the highlights. I love the way we vibe. You're like
Today's referees are Ingibjörg Óladóttir, Iceland's Strongest Woman 2016, and Jón Þór Ásgrímsson, a former strongman that had many podium finishes in the Icelandic shows. 51 today is Farmer's Walk, but this classical event will have a new twist today. They have 76 kilos in each hand in this Farmer's Walk. They go down an 8-meter course where they have to put it down. The twist is they have to pick it up after putting it down, go over again and keep going. They have a max time of 60 seconds and they cannot drop it in between the lines. This was first shown as an option in Farmer's Walk in World's Strongest Man in 2020, and we decided to adopt it to our own because we had to have an indoor competition this year. We can see here Maggie going first. She's already done 16 meters or 2 laps. Well, 1 lap, 2 horses. And she finishes a third. And that was it for her. Then we have Inga. Pretty determined. She's a very strong-minded competitor, so she can keep going. This may look heavy in her hands, but she can push her pretty hard. She's already made 2 trips, going down the third one. Yep. Good for 3. And she just keeps going. She's not even taking a lot of time to turn around. She's just trying to keep a good pace. It's a very long implement, originally built for the likes of me and Jón Þór, who is referee there. She has 6 already, still has some time to go. Wonder how far she can push this. She basically still looks the same way she did like 3 trips ago. 7 in the back, and time. She gets 58.16 meters. Then we have Vega up. The lightest competitor here. She is holding herself in each hand there. 1 trip down. And another one. This can be pretty difficult on the grip. She takes a little time to pick it up again. She's a very determined individual. She will fight as far as she can possibly fight. 3 trips already. And that's it for her, 29.05. Then we have Lilia. Lilia is very good at these carrying events, very experienced. She's quick to turn. If her grip is solid, this can take her pretty far. 2 trips already. 3rd one, still moving her feet very fast. Gripping the handles very, very forward. And the 5th one in, she's not slowing down one bit. She needs to make sure she's not dragging the back end, but it seems to work out for her. 6 down. 7. Still moving fast. She is the oldest competitor here. It wasn't polite to ask how old, but we know that much. Fighting here still. That's what, 9th? She didn't get the 9th, but she just finished it anyway. She got a distance of 69.45 meters. Then we have Ellen. Ellen needs to start getting more points than Raka on any of the events. She's very quick, even faster than Lilia, it looks like. 2 trips down, but we do know that grip can be a big factor, so speed is not everything. She hit the floor a little bit, didn't help her much. Slowed her down a little bit. She's got 4 in the back. 5. She's still moving pretty well, a little bit slower than the first trips, but still good. If the grip isn't getting tired, she still has a lot more in her. That's the 7th. 2 more and she gets Lilja. And yeah, she gave it everything and then she takes a nap to recover for the next event. 64, that's the second best after Lilja. Vega is in a good position, 4 points ahead of the field ahead of Ellen. If she can get more points on her heels, it's looking very good for her. Moving fast, but moving also very, steadily. She's quick to turn and walking in a very composed but good speed. Yep. Looking good. A little bit of time went into that pickup, at least if you compare it to the other ones. How far can she take it? Might be the grip slowing her down, she's being careful, but who knows? 15 more seconds. And no, it must have been 10 more seconds, not 15, but she gets 61.85. So Lilja takes the first open win. And first competitor other than Ragga to do so. Ellen comes in second and Ragga third, so Ellen is getting a point on her. Inga sliding in fourth. And Lilja obviously wins the lighter class then. Inga in second and Lily in third. That does mean that Lilja has already won by the time we get into the last event, but if you look at the points here on the second to fourth, we still have a good competition going. We are looking at 11, 11 and 10 points, splitting the three of them apart, so it's a good fight still. Margrét, þú ákvast með viku fyrirvara að vera með á sterkustu konu Íslands eftir að hafa prófað eina æfingu. Hvernig finnst þér að gengið í dag?
Mér finnst þér að gengið bara ótrúlega vel, með að við hvað ég hélt ég myndi ekki ná neinu.
En þú ert búin að bæta því flestum greinum, eða ekki rétt?
Öllum greinum.
Það eitt og sér hlýtur að teljast frábært.
Já.
Ætlar ekki að vera með aftur á næsta ári?
Jú, ég held það. Ég ætla að reyna að bæta mig fyrir næsta ár.
Frábært, gangið vel og vonast að sjá þig þá.
Takk.
Vega, þriðja sterkskona Íslandsmótið þitt í fyrra varstu frekar ofarlega og varstu í öðru sæti eftir harða baráttu í léttari flokknum. En þú hefur ekki alveg haft árið til að undirbúa þig við það.
Nei, ég náttúrulega, þetta búið að vera rosalega erfitt síðastliðna ár hjá mér. Fyrir ári síðan var ég að losna úr einangrun eftir COVID. Þannig að, og hef þurft að glíma við mikið eftirköstum eftir það. Þannig að þetta búið rosalega erfiður undirbúningur og ofan á öll einkennin sem ég hef verið að glíma við að þá puttabrotnaði ég daginn. Þannig að þetta hefur ekki beint verið auðveldastu undirbúningurinn en mér langaði að yfirstíga vandamálin og bara taka þátt til þess að sýna líka bara að maður þarf ekki alltaf að vera upp á sitt besta. Og maður þarf að læra að maður getur ekki alltaf verið upp á sitt besta en ef maður hefur gaman á sportinu þá náttúrulega erfitt að slappa að vera með sko.
Hjartanlega sammála og þakka þér kærlega fyrir að koma og vera með okkur í dag því það hefði verið eftirsjá eftir þér.
Já, mín var ánægjan, bara takk fyrir geggjamót og ég spennt að demba mér í síðustu greinina og borða síðan með ykkur í kvöld. Þetta verður bara geggja. Þú verður geggja þetta.
Gangið vel.
Takk.
Hingað út í hörku baráttu annað til þriðja sæti núna í léttari flokknum. Þetta er hvað annað mótið samt bara?
Já, þetta er fyrsta sterkasta kona Íslands en ég keppti á stálkonunni í sumar.
Okay. Og ætlar að halda áfram að æfa og keppa í þessu?
Klálega.
Hvað ertu búin að æfa heilt yfir lengi og með hverjum hefur að vera að æfa núna á?
Herðu, ég er búin að æfa mikið með Röggu og Veigudís. Ég er búin að æfa með þeim í cirka ár.
Okay.
Já.
Það er bara frábært, nú standaði mjög vel á fyrsta móti og bara gangið vel í seinustu grein og gaman að sjá hverjir ná öðru sætinu í léttari flokknum meðal annars.
Gekkja, takk fyrir.
Takk.
Okay.
Now to the last event, which is a Húsavel stone. The stone is to be carried as far as possible. This will probably be a very deciding factor to who wins Iceland's Strongest Woman. The Húsavel stone we have today is 110 kilos. It's not been used in a competition before, so understandably we're a little bit nervous if it can take the fall. Maggie is up first. She's never tried this event before. She's tried it with a sandbag, but not with a stone. She makes 2 easy trips, and she just puts it back. She thinks this is enough for now. She's done a fantastic job today. Very good on her. We hope to see we'll visit her again in the next year's competition. So she did 28 meters. Then we have Vega. It's a 110 kilo stone for a 70-something kilo woman. And she's, like I said before, the shortest and the lightest, but the loudest. 2 trips already. She's moving very fast. She can barely see where she's going. 3 trips. She is a very high-spirited individual, and she will fight with everything she has in her. She feels she has underperformed a little bit today, at least considering the last year, where she almost managed to push Lily out of the first place and came in second. 5 trips already, starting to take a little toll on her, but she's determined to show us here today that she belongs and how strong she is. There's no time limit here, just as far as you can take it. 6 trips. She's almost there, starting to slip a little bit on the left, especially on the left arm, and that's it. And the bloody stone breaks. But Vega gets 93.3 meters. There was only a small fraction that came out of the stone, so we kept holding our breath throughout the day. Brynhildur is up next. This is also, I think, the first time she tries this with a stone. As you can see, she's very composed, not rushing, just making sure she has the tight grip on that stone. 2 trips already. Just taking a walk, walking her stone. 3 trips. She's really has to make sure she breathes well. She's not rushing, she's just making sure she gets there. Starting to slip a little bit, but what a good job she's doing. Tries to fix the grip a little bit. That's very shaky, usually that bites you, but she keeps going. But she drops it and it hits her foot. She did not break anything, but she had to go to the emergency room after the competition. She's a very hard individual, did fantastic with a 69.95, almost 70 meters. Now it's Snæfríður with her first trip. Like Brynhildur, she takes it a little bit slower than Vega did, but rushing is not always better. It can't finish out. That was bad to see that for her, but she didn't quite step on the line, so she needed to take a step back. It takes a lot of energy to do that, but she handled it like a champ. 3 trips already. Now it's starting to be a little bit of a fight. It's starting to slip. You can see her leaning back a little bit more. She's trying to not drop it. And she gets the 4th and still manages to put it on the platform. Now we have Lily, another one of the shorter athletes. Moving fairly quick, not running, but keeps a good pace. First trip in the books. Snæfríður did 56 meters, sorry. And Lily keeps going. You can see how the shorter arms are having more difficulty reaching around. She's not breathing through the mouth. That would benefit her a little bit more. But she's still keeping the same speed, basically. She's finishing here her 4th trip. And she makes the turn. She keeps fighting. Now it's slipping more. It's getting harder. She wants to get that whole trip. Can she finish that one? The 6th trip. Only Vega has gone this far. And she gets over the line again. That's 84 meters. second place after Vega by now. Here we have Inga. It's moving safely. Not too fast, but not slow. Slows down a little bit, but keeps going. Like we've seen throughout the day, she is a good fighter. She will bring everything to the table. Not going home with some unused energy. There she starts trying to remember to use her mouth for breathing. 3 trips already. Starting to slip a little bit more. Usually that would mean she only has a few more meters. And that's 6 trips. How far can she go into the 7th? That's never a good sign. She's carrying with her leg. That can't mean she has a lot left. This is amazing to watch. Look at what's happening there. She just keeps going. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. And she gets over the line one more time. Finishes 70 meters. That's a very good distance. This is crazy. She was looking like something out of The Exorcist there. And Vega shows up and congratulates her. The camaraderie in this sport is absolutely fantastic. It's what made me love the sport from day one. And here we have Gwedoron Foster. 1 trip down. And a second one, moving pretty well. This is her second competition this year. I believe it's her 3rd Iceland's Strongest Woman, rather than second. She won, like I said before, the Power Valkyrie last summer. I think she's gotten second place in the lighter category a few years ago. At Iceland's Strongest Woman. 4 trips. That's pretty good. Tries to fix the grip a little bit. It's starting to slip. It's always difficult to fix the grip once you're going. She stops, hoping to be able to fix it a little bit. She just squeezes it, gets a few more steps in. That's a brilliant fight. It's all the way down there. I don't know how she's holding it up. But she stops at 66.12 meters. Very good job. Then we have Lilia. She's the final lighter category competitor to go. She's also sitting very nicely in the 3rd place in the overall, so she can fight for more, but it's a long leap, I think, to get up to the 2nd or 1st place. And she's, like we saw before, already secured the win in the -82. She's finishing here 4 trips. Very well done. Keeps going. Looks like she has a decent hold of the stone. Yeah. Also keeps the speed pretty good. It's not slowing down or anything. She's all the experience in the world in this, so she's like breathing with her mouth, making sure she gets enough oxygen, all the oxygen she can get. And can she finish that? Yeah, 1 more trip. And she decides to put it on the pedestal instead of going a little further. She gets 84 meters. And we have Ellen. Ellen is here fighting to try to catch up to Raka. She needs a few competitors between them. There was only 3 points separating them, even though Raka has won 40 wins so far. Ellen keeps a steady pace, not going too fast, but if she can hold on to that stone, she can go pretty far. Yep, she's closing up on the 3rd trip. She's gonna have to get as far as she possibly can, and we never do that in this sport basically, but she's gonna have to hope that Raka stays far enough behind her so she can get those. She's gonna need 4 points because on the count back it's not enough to tie with Raka. 5 trips already. There's a lot of points just a few meters ahead if she can get at least past the 84 meters. Vega is still in a good lead with 93.3. She does not have a lot left in her, but she gets over that line for 84. She's tying, I believe, 3 other competitors, at least two other competitors with 84. So Raka is off. Is she going to take the throne away from Ellen after Ellen has kept it for 2 years? She's moving pretty well. She's moving a little bit faster than Ellen was. But this is for big people like Raka and for myself throughout the years. This can be an oxygen game, not a speed or grip, just how much can you breathe with that stone. 3 trips in the back. She's gonna need 6 trips, basically. I can't remember if almost just under 6 is gonna be enough, but what? No, 4 trips. Just barely 4 trips. The 55.9, she's missing a few centimeters off that 4th trip. So the event win goes to Vega with 10 points. The lightest competitor took that stone and ran. By far, almost 10 meters. Ellen, Lily, and Lilja are coming in 2nd to 4th. Inga, Brynhildur, and Gwedoron in the next 3 places after that. Snæfríður, and so on. Vega wins this event, getting 4 points. Lily and Lilja share the 2nd to 3rd with 2.5. So in the 3rd place in the minus 82 kilogram class is Lily with 13.5 points. In 2nd place, Vega with 14, and once again the winner of the lighter class, Lilja, with 20.5 points. Amazing talent in that woman. And in the open class, we have Lilja, again, but in 3rd place with 46 points. In 2nd place, Raka with 50. And finally, the winner for the 3rd consecutive year, Ellen, with 53 points. This has been an amazing performance and a fantastic competition. We couldn't have written it ourselves if it would have been a fiction. We congratulate all of our competitors and our winners. We want to thank all our sponsors for the help. To our referees, TV crew, and handlers, thank you so much for the help. Without you, this would not be possible. To everybody watching, thank you, and I hope you had fun. We did. Lilja, þú fækst góða samkeppni í flokknum í fyrra, en nú stakstu af. Hvað hefur breyst hjá þér?
Ég hef bara verið með hrikalega með hverju árinu, sko. Það er bara ekkert annað.
Það er nokkuð augljóst með að þú varst í raun búin að vinna fyrir seinustu grein.
Já.
Hvernig heldur að næsta ár fari með að við hvernig þetta þróast?
Það bara kemur í ljós. Maður bara, já, maður er bara ennþá hrikalegri.
Ellen, þú átt örugglega met hér í öðru sæti í greinum með við daginn í dag. Raka leiðir mótið alveg fram í seinustu grein. Var þetta taktík eða?
Ég var að halda það. Það sé ykkur taktík hjá mér.
Þið ætla að æfið saman og þekkir ágætlega inn á hana. Áttirðu von á því fyrir seinustu grein að þetta myndi hafast?
Nei, ég átti ekki von á því.
Innilega til hamingju báðar tvær og takk fyrir að koma. Þetta er búið að vera frábær dagur og ég vonast að sjá okkur aftur á næsta ári.
Já, frábært mót. Já, klikkað mót, flott mót. Takk fyrir okkur.
Takk hérlega. That concludes Icelands Strongest Woman 2021. Looking forward to see you next year.